Ah, here we go! Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more Mass Effect Andromeda. And apparently, my internet connection, aka Spectrum assholes, doesn't want to give me enough bandwidth to keep going. Well, fuck 'em. Status offline? Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, fuck it. Origin must have decided to be a bunch of shits. Or they may have just, maintained the server for once. Either way, we're not gonna need him today, I don't think. I would like to get those strike teams. Come on, dudes. We gotta get them. We gotta get that loot, man. We gotta get that loot. The only reason why I X'd out of Origin is because it wasn't working. So, while this loads, we'll get it going again so we can get those sweet, sweet rewards. Because Origin's trying to lessen the bitter pill in my mouth for forcing me to run their program. No boy, task manager not responding. But Origin's coming back. Sons of bitches. So, did you know that the Reapers don't hang out in dark space just for the sake of being creepy? It has to do with, well, heat. Everything in space travel, you have to run up against the laws of thermodynamics, aka stuff frying because it gets too hot. Well, Because it's so cold out in dark space and there isn't much going on, the Reapers can just chill out and enjoy a much more energy efficient processing power than we can. Yep. And anyone who's ever fried a motherboard knows how important controlling heat is to a computer. Well, there's no suns out in dark space, and only minimal debris, so. And every so often they probably find a rogue planet floating between galaxies and go, oh boy, building material, gimme. Start taking it apart and using it to make shit. I really wish we could have a Mass Effect game where we visit dark space and go looking for where the Reapers came from. Like, for where they've spent their time every cycle. That would be fun. Sneaking into their extragalactic space station and having a look around as a favor for Commander Shepard. Let the special forces out of stasis. We can turn it into a game. Turn it into a multiplayer match. Go after more resources, more information and intel, and to just smash some Reapers. Heck, wouldn't have to be a complete story. Just make it a DLC. Seriously, BioWare. I'd love to see what the Reapers are doing. I have my own ideas as to what they're doing, but I'd love to see your take. Excuse me. Fucking loading screen, hurry up! Yeah, still fucking loading. I could knit a whole frickin' scarf in the time it's taken to load this shit. Nah, seriously, I could. I could make a whole frickin' scarf. I mean, look at how quickly I turned out that chicken tracks braid. Seriously. Also, I just love that there's a giant monstera in the Nexus promenade place thing. I mean, look at that. That big broadleaf thing. That's a Monstera Adansoni. And then under those trees, that's elephant ears. Archon, I just need you to run in the background. I don't need you to actually run. Come on, you gonna load anytime soon? Ugh. Alright, you know what? I'll be right back. Let this thing load. Really annoyed now. Right, so we're still loading. Guess what we're gonna do? We're going to close out of Andromeda. We're gonna start it over again. We're gonna start it from a different save. From an earlier save. Come on, I clicked on it, I swear. I really did click on Mass Effect Andromeda. I did. Come on. Connecting to Origin, like a mouse. When you feel your fire's burning and your fever is rising and the ground begins to pound you, it's King of Swing, the King of Swing. take this first one, temporarily tie it here so it doesn't move around. Oops, that should be a loop so I can get it undone again. Come on, Mass Effect, chug-a-chew. I really need to look into a way to cut out all the loading screens. Probably reduce the viewing time by a huge amount. Because Mass Effect is a long-ass series of games. I mean, seriously. Over and under, over. I kind of want to see if I can make a Foundation logo with weaving. See if I can actually do it. Alright, so this time we load. Come on. EA must be doing repairs. Either that, or they had assets in Tennessee. Fuck. 5G paranoia. There are people out there who actually think that 5G started COVID. No. A million times, no. The problem is, there's always going to be people like that. Always. Dude, why is this suddenly... No. Let's go back to Sam Node for a second. Got to the same position it did before. Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties. You'll be back in a moment. Come on, EA. I want to get good enough that I can get paid for this shit. I had something similar to this happen before, though. Got a pretty reasonable idea how to deal with it. Just keep going back. Alright, we're gonna try again and go back to a previous save before this one. Because Mass Effect. Fuck you, EA. Yeah, 31 minutes of loading screen. This is what your insanity does, trying to use top-of-the-line graphics and expecting your average person on the street to be able to afford a massive gaming computer. Have you seen the news lately? Ever since 2008, most people can't afford shit. Minimize. This is the last attempt. Over, under, over, under. Okay, so that's all wound in. You know what, instead of doing that, instead of doing a square knot, let's just tie a knot. Come on, Mass Effect. Chug-a-chew. Under, over, under, over, under, over. Yes, not gonna work. I'll come up with another use for this ring. I may as well just live stream crafting for fuck's sake. That's it. Fuck this shit. Sorry, folks. I tried.